Good evening, everyone, and welcome to J. Doyle Field in East Brunswick. I'm Phil Peterson, and I'll be calling the play-by-play for tonight's Greater Middlesex Conference girls soccer match between the Old Bridge Knights and the East Brunswick Lady Bears. Typical of their dominance in local high school soccer, the Lady Bears currently rank number 3 in the state with a 7-0 record. During this stretch, the stingy East Brunswick defense has yet to yield a goal, while a well-balanced attack has pumped in 41. Head coach Lou Kosa relies on a senior-dominated team with 8 starters returning from last season. Old Bridge, under first-year head coach Frank Marchese, enters today's action with 5 wins and 3 losses. 3 all-area players were lost due to graduation, along with 4 other starters. But this is a first-class program that continues to build off of a successful youth feeder program. The Lady Knights' key to victory is a dubious one, however. Negate a powerful Bear attack while trying to crack an unblemished defense. Over the years, these teams have played many memorable games. In their last meeting, East Brunswick came away with a 2-0 victory at Old Bridge. Sit back and enjoy what promises to be an entertaining, hard-fought contest. I'll be back in a moment with the start of today's match. Before the kickoff of tonight's match, we have a special occasion here, as traditionally each year we have a senior night where each senior girl will be escorted out to the center of the field by their parents. First to come out, Melissa Baylog, escorted by her parents, Angela and John. Senior Christy Bongiovanni with her parents, Donna and Pete. Number 47, Dimple Chaudhry with her mother, Rita. Kelly Free, escorted by Bob Free and Elena High. Allie Friedman, whose parents could not attend, but she'll be escorted by Mrs. Guido. Navraj Gill, escorted by her parents, Sonny and Balraj. Erin Kelly, escorted by her parents, Suzanne and John.
Yating Liu, escorted by B and Mike.
Yating Liu with her parents, B and Mike.
Liz Mitchlick, escorted by Peggy.
Liz Mitchell, escorted by her mother, Peggy.
Escorted by Debbie and Gary.
Jackie Nocht with her parents, Debbie and Gary.
Kim Pasternak, escorted by Phyllis and Gary.
Kim Pasternak with her parents, Phyllis and Gary.
Megan Smith, escorted by Don.
Megan Smith with her father, Don.
Allison Tafalowski, escorted by Linda Zardovitz.
Allison Tafalowski with her mother, Linda Zardovitz.
Jennifer Weinberg, escorted by Julie and Jerry.
And last but not least, Jennifer Weinberg with her parents, Julie and Jerry. And as we pan out towards midfield and see the formidable crew of Bears and their parents.
And one more time, indicate appreciation for all these seniors and their parents. Thank you.
Many of these seniors have come up over the years and be closing out their careers soon. After a short break, as the parents move back up into the stands and the girls warm up.
We'd like to introduce the starting lineups with the players.
Just about ready for the start of tonight's match. East Brunswick in their home white jersey with dark green shorts, and the Old Bridge Knights in their purple jerseys with black shorts. Girls quite excited with tonight being senior night, a special tradition each year where the seniors escort their parents out to the middle of the field as a final salute of thanks to their parents for all the years of keeping them in the sport. East Brunswick comes into today's match, as I stated earlier, with a perfect record of 7-0, have yet to be scored on, and ranking number 3 in the state. After today's match, the Lady Bears will be traveling to Westfield for a big interconference match this Saturday up in Westfield. Always a big one on the slate. East Brunswick, again in their home whites, will be going from right to left on your screen. Old Bridge in their purple going from left to right. Kind of a cool, blustery mid-fall evening for so early in the year. And we're just about set for the kickoff, and off we go. Play 2 40-minute halves. If the match is still tied at the half after the conclusion of the game, they'll play 2 10-minute overtimes. Allie Friedman playing the ball wide on the right. Intercepted by Old Bridge. Right now a little bit of kickball going on. And it'll be a throw-in for Old Bridge. Navraj Gill. Tara Davis, a freshman on the team with the ball, feeds it nicely down the right side. Taking it to the middle is Erin Kelly, who's taken down. And it'll be a free kick for the Lady Bears. Kelly setting it up, looking at her options. Puts one down the middle of the field to Bon Giovanni. Turns it out of the wing to Navraj Gill. Trying to find something to do with it. Place it to the middle of Bon Giovanni, just touched out of the way. Old Bridge has got a big task ahead of them tonight. Not only must they try to stop a strong, balanced attack by the Bears, who've had 18 different girls put the ball in the net this year. That's only half their problem. The other half is trying to put one in the net, which no one has done thus far. Old Bridge with the ball. Loses control. Davis back to Gill. Chip back down the right side. Touched by the Old Bridge back and trying to clear it out. Fatal mistake there. Centers it out in front of Giovanni. Just cleared out of harm's way. Played out. Knocked with the header back into the zone. Megan Smith trying to establish position in there. Knock with the left foot down the middle. Kelly holding her position well, shielding the ball. Trying to find a play. Beautiful ball down the left side to Jackie Nacht. Left-footed cross in there. Oh, just couldn't capitalize on it as Tara Davis came breaking in from the right side. Gill with the ball. Nice drag back. Ground ball touch and score. Megan Smith. Just over 3 minutes into the match. Megan Smith from Navraj Gill, and the Bears jump out on top 1-0. All this pressure is going to pay off sooner or later, and I know one problem Coach Kosa was talking about was Old Bridge stacking the back of their zone and trying to hope for one breakout where they might capitalize, but now they're behind early in the match, and it's going to be a tough uphill climb from there. Old Bridge, Allie Friedman with the ball. Been a strong 4-year performer for the Bears, a stalwart as a sweeper. Also big in the track and field circuit here at the high school as well. Navraj Gill turns, pushes a left-footed pass down Erin Kelly. Nice drag back. Unfortunately, nobody from her team there. And Freeman miskicks that one. Big collision over there. Could have a stoppage as trying to get the number of the girl over there. Jennifer Weinberg, the outside back, had a collision with one of the Old Bridge players. Coach Merrigan going out to help see if Weinberg can remember what day it is and who she's playing right now. She looks a little shaken up. She'll come out of the action for a while. And she'll be replaced by number 44. Be Kim Archer coming into the match. Bears will try to regroup while the Old Bridge player is attended to over on the sideline. That's number 11, Sarah Antonsen, senior forward for the Knights. Always want to be careful in a situation like this where the heads colliding. Kids may say they're all right, but you always want to make sure that there's no concussion or lingering effects from that point. And she too will come off the field. I'll try to get her replacement in a minute. Okay, we're ready to start up action again. The referee will start with a drop ball. We're barely 3.5 minutes into the match. The Lady Bears jumping out on top, and off we go. Gill pushes the ball out of bounds. Be a throw-in for Old Bridge. Strong throw down the left wing. Sends Archer back and plays it out of danger. She'll give her teammates a chance to regroup, and Old Bridge will try to mount some kind of an attack. Megan Smith with the ball. Plays it to empty space, nobody there. Davis backtracking well. Pushes a pass down to the left. Knocked to a wide open Kelly Free. Not a lot of off the ball movement at this point in time. Blown back on the right side, kept the Old Bridge team on. Got a break in there. The ball played harmlessly to keeper Celine Hagan, who's had a very strong year at this point. It's a tough situation for a goalie. Your team plays such strong defense, you don't get much action, so you try to stay loose and focused as your teammates keep the ball down the opponent's end. Mack with the ball, dribbling through the middle, trying to find a teammate to pass to. Finds Gill on the right side. Touch pass through to Smith. Megan with a quick toss, crossed by Bongiovanni, just over the net. Well executed as the teams try to get themselves loosened up on this chilly evening out there. Lady Knights taking a goal kick. Knocked with the header out of bounds. Coach Marchese trying to encourage his team to press forward. Friedman slips on that wet grass. It's green, might be a little weedy, but with the moisture and a cool evening, you might see a lot of people slipping before the night's out. Illegal throw-in by number 23 for Old Bridge. It's Marilyn Matthews. She picked her foot up, and Friedman with one of her cannon-like throws. Smith touch pass to Davis. Tries to turn, but right into an Old Bridge defender and played out of bounds by Stephanie Gordon. Just about 5.5 minutes into the match here with East Brunswick up 1-0 on a goal by Megan Smith on a nice crossing pass from Navraj Gill. Through ball with the keeper calling for it. Jennifer Munoz for Old Bridge is going to have an active night at the least. Fighting for the ball, Yating Liu. Chips it up to Megan Smith, tries to cut it back with her left foot unsuccessfully, but she'll get the throw in. Toss to Bongiovanni, left-footed cross, blocked by the defense. Little uncertainty on whether the keeper was going to pick it up. And it was cleared out of danger by Jamie Cohen back there. A lot of ping pong going on inside the box there. Old Bridge unsuccessfully trying to clear it. Megan Smith in a race with the keeper, touches through. Kelly free. It'll be a throw in for the Bears. Toss to Bongiovanni, tipped out, and again a throw in for the Bears. Long toss to the box. Here the coach Marchese exhorting his troops on. I think more praying that the ball gets out of their end pretty soon. Left-footed cross by Smith, charging in is Kelly, trying to line up a pass or a shot. Kelly with a left, slips on the wet grass as she tries to cut into the goal. Nice touch cross over to Gill, who's shielded away by the Old Bridge defender. That was Yating Liu, back down the wing. Old Bridge sitting on their heels right now as we have a lone forward up at midfield, wondering if she's ever going to see the ball. I guess just like a true bear when they smell blood. They're going to go for the kill early tonight. Gill pushes kind of a blind pass down the wing to nobody in particular, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Knights. Substitutions coming in the game for Old Bridge. Coming into the game, number 12, Amanda Oberly. Good talking by their keeper right now, Jennifer Munoz. Trying to keep some composure from her fullbacks. Unfortunately, an errant punt goes out of bounds and the Bears will get it back again. Allie Friedman, again off of the Old Bridge player. Pushes out wide, but Kim Archer not ready to receive it. Archer pressed into duty early with the little head knock that Jennifer Weinbach took, although I don't think she'd feel it as a little head knock. Coming down the wing, Kelly free. Free pressure in the ball, and it'll be throw in for Old Bridge. Touch back to knock. Touch to the middle, open space. Megan Smith cutting in. Cleared out of danger. And Friedman will retreat. Has some time. Pushes a nice little pass, but nobody out wide to receive it. Kind of a walking throw in. The referee does catch it. Marilyn Matthews again. That's second poor throw for her. Kelly with the ball tries to touch it through to Smith. And it'll be a Bear throw. Munoz out to scoop up the errant ball. And try to get an attack started up here. Coach Marchese had stated that it's kind of a rebuilding year. Their biggest trouble right now is in trying to put the ball in the net. This team had 15 seniors graduate. 3 of them of which were all area players, and then 4 other senior starters. So he's got quite a young team at this point in time. Coach Marchese, this is his first year as head coach of the Old Bridge team. Had a 2-year hiatus after being the Cedar Ridge boys coach for 25 years. Mack with a nice little fake around. Pushed out to Free. Drags the ball down the left side. Touch through to Megan Smith. Cut through to Erin Kelly. Free with a left-footed ball, shielded away by Bongiovanni. Touch pass over to the left side. And Friedman with a little finesse play. Years past, she was a one to bang the ball hard out of the back. She's become a little more of a playmaker now back there, which will make her all the more dangerous. We're nearly 12 minutes into this first half. Lady Bears up 1-0 on a goal just a little over 3 minutes in. Knocked with plenty of time and space in front of her. No hurry, looking for some. Carrying in, touch through to Smith. Smith tries to turn in the middle, send a centering pass to Davis. Old Bridge now trying to box in the Bears offense, keep everything in front of them. It's kind of difficult playing a match like that when you're already down. This team, when it was the Old Bridge team, was now a combination, of course, of the Madison Central and Cedar Ridge schools. We'll have a free kick just outside the box. Erin Kelly will set up to take it. Looking for any kind of movement out of her teammates. Kind of banana kicks one in with her right foot. Touch back by Archer. Old Bridge breaks out. Down the left side, push pass down the left. And out of danger, and Allie Freeman will take the throw. Got some substitutes ready to climb into the match for the Bears. Waiting patiently on the sidelines are Stacy Kohler, Kim Esposito, Robin Douglas, and Valerie Simi. Coach Kosa is noted for getting the maximum mileage out of his bench. Nice touch pass through. Kelly trying to find an opening. Pushes the ball back as the Bears, instead of just making a senseless play down the middle, try to maintain possession of the ball. Throw in by the Old Bridge never came in, so it'll be a retake. And we're going to try it again for a third time. Referee lets that walking throw in go by this time. Cross to Bongiovanni on the run. Attempted one touch out by the sweepers, missed. Bongiovanni with a left-footed shot, blocked. Little pushing on the back there. Yating Lu getting a little bruised, knocked with space and time. Looks like she's going to wind up for a shot. She takes it. Oh, just to the left. A lot of space opening up for these East Brunswick backs as the Old Bridge team retreats into its own end. A dangerous move when you have some strong legs like the Bears do. Coming out of the match, Kelly Free, Yating Lu, Megan Smith, and Narvaj Gill getting a well-deserved rest. Davis explodes to the ball, taking it down the middle, slip pass over to Bongiovanni. Left-footed cross, oh, just wide. Kim Esposito with a golden opportunity, just couldn't reach it in time. Nice combination passing by the Bears. Apparently one of the Old Bridge players got a piece of it as the ball crossed through, so Erin Kelly will take the corner kick. High ball down the middle. Allison Tafalowski, who comes in for the corner kick here. One of the taller players out there. She'll try to break in, elevate, and nod that ball into the net. She sets up camp just outside the box. Long high kick, her direction. A little too far. Bongiovanni with it. Off the crossbar and over the net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Old Bridge. Terrific placement on that corner kick by Kelly. Want to get that ball just far enough out of the keeper's reach, or get it right in that no man's land where they're not sure whether to come out and attack the ball or stay on their line. Kohler intercepted by Old Bridge, pushed out wide to Jamie Cohen. Tries to keep it in, but as has happened over the years with this Crown football field, you have a lot of balls that might be continue down the sideline, but roll out of bounds here. Tara Davis over to Kelly. Trying to find some space. Chips it back over to Noct again as the Old Bridge retreats. She might take another crack at it. Pushes it through instead of Bongiovanni. Over to Davis. Shields the ball. Drags it back with the right. Sends it back to Bongiovanni. With a shot. Deflected. Oh, just over the net. Cleared over by the Old Bridge defender. Celine Hagen standing back by her goal area. Actually almost near midfield circle. Praying that she might touch a ball tonight. Jumping around to stop from freezing. Kelly with the long kick. And we'll have a goal kick for the Knights. Not quite the standing room crowd you'd see at the Yankees game today, but a boisterous crowd nonetheless. Beautiful touch ball down the line. Esposito trying to line up, get it across. Nice play by the keeper Munoz. She scrambles to cover up. At this point in time, she's keeping them in the match, since the pressure has been all East Brunswick right now. Friedman retreating with the ball. Trying to find an opening. Thinks the better of it and puts it out of play so her teammates can get back. Archer. Again, putting the ball out of danger. Friedman directing traffic, making sure that the Old Bridge players are marked. Everybody looks like they're doing a good job of picking up the opponents out there. Headed out by Kelly. And attempt by Archer to play it on does not connect. And Hagen touches the ball. Looking around. Kind of duffed that punt. Stacy Kohler outside wide to Davis. Valerie Simi now switches fields over to the right side to a breaking. Let's see who that is down there. Coming down the line with no coverage. Not quite the play Coach Kosa was looking for, since they had a clean breakdown field with seemingly no opposition. Coach Kosa has a strong attack this year. As I mentioned at the outset, 41 goals for and no goals against. He's quick to point out that 18 different players have scored so far this year. Munoz in a bit of trouble as her defense seems to sit back there while she does all the work. Leading the way this year in the scoring for the Bears is freshman Tara Davis. She's chipped in with 8 goals right now, followed by Megan Smith. Difficult for an opponent to overcover anyone on the Bears team, as at any point in time, anyone could put the ball in the net. Davis with time and space. Tries to swing it down a wing. Didn't quite get the foot on it she had hoped to. And Old Bridge will take the throw. Play quickly down the line. Friedman covering for Archer, lets the ball go out. Up to Esposito. And unable to control it. The referees, for the sake of time, have let Old Bridge get away with a lot of these running throw-ins as their foot comes off as they release the ball. Bongiovanni, turn, quick touch down the line. Racing after it is Kim Esposito. And Douglas will take the throw in. Esposito, nice trap. Touch to Douglas. Blocked. We have Kohler with the ball. Big sturdy girl out there. Valerie Simi with the ball on the left wing. Nice touch, left foot across. Bongiovanni White, Tara Davis. Did not get good wood on that ball. Davis again trying to break loose. Banged out of danger. Jennifer Cohen on the ball, trying to garner any kind of attack. And we're going to have some substitutes as Gill, Kelly, Navraj Gill, Kelly Free. Get ready to come in. Coming into the match for Old Bridge, heavily bandaged, if I can catch her number. Effort by Davis to keep it in, goes for naught. Another walking throw in by Marilyn Matthews. And we'll have another throw. Much better that time. Number 12 with a shot for Old Bridge, that's Amanda Oberle. Played by Hagen. Unsure whether she could pick it up or not because the ball did go off the foot of a teammate. Usually the only time the officials will call that is if there's intent by her teammate to play it back with a foot. Headed out by Friedman. Stacy Kohler. Wide open up front as Old Bridge tries a sustained attack. Collision with Stephanie Gordon in the midfield as she fights valiantly to keep the play up the Bears' end. And back into the match for the Lady Bears is Megan Smith, Navraj Gill, Kelly Free, and Yating Liu. We're 25 minutes into this first half. Bears out on top, 1-0. On an early goal. Beautiful low cross from the right side by Navraj Gill. One touched in by Megan Smith for a quick lead. And keeper Jennifer Munoz for Old Bridge has kept them in the game at this point in time. Handball on Davis as she tried to control and turn, but inadvertently got her arm up there. Friedman backpedaling now. Nice trap on the left side. Old Bridge trying for a quick break unsuccessfully. It's number 7 with the heavily wrapped left leg, Jesse Engel, a co-captain for the Old Bridge Lady Knights. Had a damaged anterior cruciate ligament, according to Coach Marchese. And is going to try to give it a go. He said he'll, not sure how much playing time she'll get, but she wants to get into the game, this being her senior year. Checking out for Old Bridge now is number 12, Amanda Oberly. And taking her place, Noreen Kurtz, a junior midfielder. Bongiovanni, nice trap. Time and space in front of her, looking over. Touched through to Kelly just a little bit too far, nodded back by the Old Bridge defender. Touched out wide, but nobody there to capitalize. Knock turns with the left. Shielded by Kelly Free. Nice overlap pass to Yating Liu, pushes it down the line. Tara Davis breaking into goal. Touches to Kelly Free. She winds and shoots. It scores! 13:08 left in the first quarter, first half. Kelly Free on a pass from Tara Davis. And the Bears jump out on top 2-0. As well as Jennifer Munoz has played most of this first half. It was not a good goal to give up. But on the scoreboard, it looks as good as a rocket from 40 yards out. We've yet to see Jennifer Weinberg back in the match after the knock she took earlier in a collision with the Old Bridge forward. Bongiovanni. Over to Navraj Gill, breaking down the right side, looking to get that low cross again. Deflected off Old Bridge, and we'll have a corner kick for the Lady Bears. Their strategic corner kick move. Allison Tafalowski checks into the game, replacing a somewhat shorter but no less tenacious Tara Davis. Across to Bongiovanni, she turns and scores! With 12 minutes even left in the first half. Bongiovanni directly off the corner kick from Erin Kelly. One times the ball past the frozen Jennifer Munoz. And the Lady Bears have broken this game open 3-0. Well, Old Bridge is going to have a lot of regrouping. So far at this point, their defensive shell has not worked to Coach Marchese's expectations. And right now, there's been virtually no offense, as he struggled at this point to find someone who consistently put the ball in the back of the net. Long shot, gobbled up easily by Celine Hagen. Kim Pasternak in the game. Again, booted out of danger by Friedman, kept in by Old Bridge. Knock tries to one-time it out unsuccessfully. Pressure on Kelly Free, turns nicely. Push the ball down the left side. Pressured by Liz Miklik. As Coach Kosa with a 3-0 lead. Get some fresh bodies into the game. And give some of the other girls a well-deserved rest. It's been the biggest key to success in this program. is a lot of kids get a lot of playing time. Too many coaches these days try to go with a shortened bench, maybe 12, 13, 14 people at the most. And when it comes time to use the kids who are left sitting most of the time, they're not ready for the action. Be interesting at some point in time to actually count the number of kids who have had varsity playing time for the Lady Bears over the past 20 years, 19 years. Kelly with the ball, breaking down the right side. Into the middle, Bongiovanni looks at the space, finds Kelly free, wide open on the left side. Couldn't quite get there quick enough as it was cleared out by Shauna Palumbo. Bears were bidding to extend their lead to 4 goals. Kelly Free will take the throw in. Long toss into the box. Knocked with the ball. Nice pass over to Kelly, just couldn't connect. Albridge breaks up. And good call by the official who was standing right on the midfield line. Offsides. Coach Marchese pleading his case that the girl in the offside position at the time was out of the play. But by the book, it was an offside call. Bears try to set up again with Yating Liu. Stolen away, stripped of the ball. Nice touch pass, not offside. Number 4, Jamie Cohen breaking in. Had a hurrier shot as Allie Friedman was steaming over from the midfield position. And Cohen heard those footsteps. Stacy Kohler back into the match, replacing Yating Liu. Short goal kick played out to Nacht. Center to Bongiovanni. Little dance in the ball, left-footed push pass through to Liz Miklik. Intercepted by Gill. Breaking down the center. Nobody challenged at this point. Fakes around. Tries to get a shot off unsuccessfully. Cross to the middle by Kim Pasternak. I think Kim needed her 9-iron on that one as she couldn't quite get it off the ground. Breaking in on the toss is Erin Kelly. Ooh, heavy collision from the fullback. Kelly bounces right back up. Throw into Gill, left, right side. Over to Pasternak. Low cross. Not many chances of that going through. Gill with no pressure on her. Over to Pasternak. There she goes up in the air. Over to Bongiovanni. A little nudge from behind, but not harmful enough for a referee's call. And it'll be a goal kick for Old Bridge. About 6:45 left in the first half. East Brunswick on top 3-0. And the Bears will get another chance. Tara Davis back into the game, along with Heather Adams, giving Jackie Knock a well-deserved rest. Christy Bongiovanni also coming out for the Bears. Ball touched through the middle. Heather Adams getting some early action over there as she puts the ball out of play and gets back to set up on defense. On the walking throw in by Marilyn Matthews. Up. Jamie Cohen unable to keep the ball in the play. A little bit of a home field advantage with that heavy crown. Handball on Liz Miklik. Old Bridge will try to do something. Celine Hagen playing way back on her line. Now cheating out a little bit. Headed out by Friedman. A long, harmless kick. Handled by Hagen. She'll make the quick toss out. Over to Gill on the right side. Just drop back to an outside midfielder. More of a defensive midfielder at this point. Whereas earlier in the match, she was an attacking midfielder. Ball touched down the right side. Friedman with her speed will get to that easily. Played out wide. Dimple Chaudry. Touch through. Good idea, but nobody there at the time as Davis had not made a run yet. Friedman carries over the right side. And she will give forwards a handful. Nice touch pass through by Kim Pasternak. Down the middle to Davis. She'll try to swing by. Bumped off the play by the Old Bridge defender. And we'll have Robin Douglas checking back in. And Coach Kosa will, in all likelihood, give Erin Kelly a rest for the remainder of this first half. Long cross to the middle. Picklick touches it back through. Robin Douglas trying to blast in there, but unsuccessfully. We have not a good call on the offside play as the Old Bridge forward was a good 5 yards on her side of midfield. And right now we have a stoppage in the play. So referees are conferring. I think he realizes his decision. And on a somebody blew a whistle. That was the call. There was no offside call by the referee. Apparently someone on the visiting side of the field in the stands has a whistle, which caused some confusion. So the referee restarts the play with a drop ball. Heather Adams, Jamie Cohen breaking through now. Squeezes through over to the right side, tries to get a cross in, and Hagen gobbles that up. Plays it out quickly, trying to catch Old Bridge back. Davis, a flick on to Liz Mickluck. Kohler, Dimple Chaudry. Nice swing down to Cohen. Friedman gets there quickly and touches the ball out.
We appreciate whoever has a whistle in the stand not using it to distract from the game. I'm sure you're aware. Please do not use any whistle. Thank you.
Well, the official clock is stopped with about 3 minutes left in the first half. Last 3 minutes will be kept on the field by the referee. So they're looking at their watch now. A little confusion back there between Douglas and Liz Mickluck. On the right side, Kim Pasternak fighting for the ball. Ball off of Pasternak and scooped up by Munoz. Referees seem to be letting the girls play tonight. There's been a little bumping, a little pulling, holding, but it hasn't really detracted from the game. The referees are doing a nice job of letting the game flow. Quick throw in by Matthews. Out of bounds off of Oldbridge. No, apparently not. Official changes his mind. Quick throw in by Oldbridge. Back forward Friedman. Tries to swing one up. It's a good thing the cheerleaders were moving at the time, or might have been some danger with that Friedman kick out of bounds. Dimple Chaudhry will take the throw up near midfield. Long toss to Miklik. Tracking the ball down. Davis down the middle. Douglas, crossed by Davis. Touch through. Oh, hanging right on the line. As it looks like Kim Pasternak came slicing in from a right wing position. Made a valiant effort to touch it in. Just didn't have enough steam on it. Little backspin on that prevents the Oldbridge left wing from running forward. You can hear the official counting down. Less than 10 seconds in this first half. Hagen will scoop this ball up. And that'll end the first half. The Bears up 3-0. Scoring started just barely 3 minutes into the match with Megan Smith scoring off a nice cross from Navraj Gill. At the 27-minute mark, Kelly Freed took a nice pass from Tara Davis and slotted one home underneath a diving Munoz. And less than a minute later, Erin Kelly on a corner kick right out to Christy Bongiovanni, who one-timed it into the net. And there you have our score. At the half, East Brunswick 3 and Oldbridge 0. We'll be back with the start of the second half momentarily. Just about set for the start of the second half. Lady Bears on top 3-0. Referee blows a whistle and we're off. Davis plays the ball back. Over to Erin Kelly. Down the left wing. Intercepted over on the right side for Oldbridge. Touch through. Davis with time to turn. Over to Bongiovanni. Slips it back to Davis. A little weak on that pass. Knocked to Davis. Turns, cuts through. Over on the left side. Not quite enough in the pass to get it over to Kelly Free. Free to Kelly, to the middle. Left footed out, Friedman with pressure on her back, touches quickly. Ball play to space. Jennifer Cohen with the ball on the right side. Friedman hustling back, cutting off the angle and playing the ball out. Does not look like anything's going to get past Allie Friedman this evening. Celine Hagen short hops that quick throw. And she'll organize her teammates before putting the ball back into play. Long low punt, mistrapped by Smith. Navraj Gill frustrating the Oldbridge midfielder. Sarah Antonsen with the long toss. Gill with the ball. Puts it off of Antonsen and will take the throw. Kind of a meek toss, close to illegal. Headed through by Davis, intercepted by Claire Cardillo. Cohen one touch through. And as usual, Freeman back to snuff it out. Plays it wide over to Jennifer Weinberg, who's back in the match. And it'll be a bear throw, or a bear throw. Bongiovanni turns. Through pass down the middle. Finds a streaking Davis, trying to beat the defender. Nice play by Shanna Palumbo. As Davis was just getting ready to unload a shot. Palumbo recovered quickly and cleared the ball out of danger. Davis trying to turn. Not quite quick enough over there. She's got quite a future ahead of her, Tara Davis, being only a freshman this year. Has good save. Touch through pass to Gill with the referee right on the mark there to make the offside call. Again, we'll play 40 minutes in this second half. If by some divine intervention, Old Bridge should not up this game, we would then play 2 10-minute overtimes. But at this point in time, that seems unlikely to happen. Smith with the ball, cuts it back over to Kelly. Takes a pass down the right wing, set crosses the middle. Bongiovanni, who gets pinballed around in there. Ball's cleared out. Knocked over to Yating Lu. Kelly Free tries to settle it unsuccessfully. Bongiovanni, quick turn to Smith. Christie's been one of the 4-year starters for the Lady Bears. Seems to be at her best when her back is toward the opponent's goal. Noted for her quick ball control and turn to find the open player. Wide on the right out to Gill. Little chip pass. Megan Smith tries to beat, instead of beating the defender, just quick cross through. Very close to a handball. Well, apparently the official at the far side of the field saw something we didn't, but looked like an apparent handball on Old Bridge. It's being called against the Lady Bears. Headed back in by Bongiovanni. Touch through over to Jennifer Cohen. Trying to find space and time. Great defensive recovery by Erin Kelly to strip her the ball and counterattack quickly. Gill overlapping Megan Smith. Touchdown the line to Bongiovanni. Spins, turns. Crosses right down the middle to just over Davis's head. She recovers, tries to push it outside to Kelly Free, who would cut into the middle. And bounces it off the Old Bridge defender, and Free will take the throw in. Bongiovanni back to Kelly. Nice pass down the middle. And a shot taken harmlessly by Yating Lu. As Kelly put just enough touch on the ball where Lu barely had to step up and shoot. Some of the things that are overlooked in statistics are where the passes are made, instincts of the player, and the Bears certainly have their share of instinctive ball players out there. Kelly Davis trying to turn. Kelly with a shot. Sorry, that was Yating Lu as she came up from her defensive stopper position to one-time that clearing attempt. Bridge, back pass to the sweeper. Pushes it out wide. Up the right side, trying to mount some kind of attack. Nice overlap by the midfielder. They have numbers, 3-on-2. Ball just rolls out of bounds, much to the chagrin of the Old Bridge supporters. Nobody marking keeper Celine Hagan as the throw goes into her. She'll switch fields. over here, some of the Old Bridge supporters asking the referee to have a heart, which they're going to need more than a heart in this point. Long shot, miskicked by number 20, Nicole Depew. Talking again about the instincts of some of the Lady Bear players. Again, those are the things that are not shown up in the statistics. The nice passes that are made, so teammates can effortlessly run onto the ball or take their shots. The off-the-ball movement, which creates opportunities by moving opponents away from where they want to be. Hagen out to pounce on that ball. Looks like Coach Kosa is trying to bolster his attack by putting that extra forward up front. Erin Kelly, who had started off playing in a double stopper combination with Yating Liu, has now moved to an attacker. If Old Bridge is going to try to mount a comeback, they're going to have to play less of a defensive game, but I think right now at this point, Coach Marchese is caught between a rock and a hard place. Smith down the line, left-footed cross into Davis, who nods it in. Just wide. Gill with the ball. Nice left-footed cross by Megan Smith. Davis tried to get ahead on it and just glanced off wide, and Gill tried to poke it home, but couldn't connect. And into the game now in his corner kick, Allison Tafalowski. Long kick by Kelly. One time by Bongiovanni, twice blocked by the Old Bridge defender. That Bongiovanni and Kelly combination worked successfully in the first half. The feeling is if it works one time, why not try it again until they find a way to defend against it. Clearing attempt by Liz Andrews, unsuccessful. Referee is wising up to these illegal throw-ins by Marilyn Matthews. Headed through. No pressure by the Bears offense on that one. Chip back in again. And Munoz has to recover from an errant header from her teammate. Left-footed punt, misplayed by Gill. Nice touch through by Jen Weinberg, who seems fully recovered from that collision she had. Kelly with a left-footed cross. Allison Tafalowski sliding in there for the cross, but it was cut off quickly by Munoz. Before further damage could be done, Gill with the ball. Plays it back to Freeman. And Freeman with an errant pass over on the left side. Kelly free tracking that down and rolls just out of bounds. Substitutions coming in for Old Bridge, as they'll try to keep players fresh in their attempt to come back here. Cohen cross the ball down there. Hagen way off her line to pounce on that ball. As few chances as she's had back there, she's made them look easy. Weinberg, Bongiovanni, through to Kelly, back to Bongiovanni, left-footed shot. Christie tried to cut the ball back with her left foot as she was dribbling towards the left side.
get a sharp enough angle on it. Smith and Davis back in the game. Two easy names to pronounce. Kohler and Tafalowski taking a seat. Kelly Free with the interception to Smith. Back down the line to Kelly Free. Erin Kelly there instead with time and space. Not quite the pass she was hoping for. The intent was good. Couldn't get her foot on it. We're just over 13 minutes into the second half on senior night here at J. Doyle Field in East Brunswick. As the evening began with the seniors escorting their parents who have supported them through all these years of high school soccer, most likely travel team, tournaments out of state. Lots of time and money and bandages and bloody noses. Bongiovanni, one-on-one with the defender. No pressure, crosses to the middle. Yeah, Ting Lu chasing after this one, just gets a left foot on it. Nice pass out to Bongiovanni. She can beat the defender on the outside. She'll have a shot. Little nudge off by Erin Kelly. Banana kick into the left. Nice save by Munoz as Kelly hit the ball with the outside of her right foot. Swung it in, and Megan Smith deflected it. Munoz was in the right place at the right time to prevent the lead from extending to 4-0. Freeman with a quick clearing attempt. Kim Archer and Stacy Kohler patiently awaiting their chance to get back into the match. Davis punches one through to Gill, held up by the Old Bridge defender. Again, these referees seem very content to let the game flow. Very few whistles. As a matter of fact, I can't recall more than 5 or 6 stoppages for penalty situations. And we'll have a corner kick for the Bears. Let's see if Coach Kosa makes any wholesale changes on his corner kick. Coach Marchese exhorting his defenders to cover space. Misplayed by Munoz on the short kick. Kelly touches it back out to Weinberg. Nice centering cross. Smith just couldn't get there in time. Weinberg again. Winding up, taking her shot. And Munoz picks that up. Good containment by Jen Weinberg on that sequence. Cohen swings it down to the open wing for Jesse Engel. Struggling out there with her damaged left knee, trying to give it a valiant effort. Ball touched through to Jennifer Cohen. Handball called against Megan Smith as she tried to shield the ball and turn from the defender, but inadvertently caught it on her arm. So Old Bridge will take the kick on their side of midfield. Long boot to Jennifer Cohen, and Jamie Cohen, excuse me, couldn't get onto the ball in time. Archer and Kohler into the game for the Lady Bears. Replacing Jackie Nacht and Yating Lu. Bongiovanni pushes down the left side to Megan Smith. Nice touch on that pass. Smith with the ball. Gives it back to Bongiovanni. Left footed in. Munoz out to cut it off. Most of the plays have down the line and through the middle tonight have just been sheer passing plays. Not seen a lot of stepping over the ball or any kind of ball fakes to try to gain inside position on the defender. Kohler. And we'll have some more substitutions for the Bears. Valerie Simi, Robin Douglas, and Kim Esposito replacing Gill, Free, and Smith. Three sophomores checking in for three seniors. Bongiovanni loses control. And Robin Douglas will take the throw. Stacy Kohler. With time and space, everybody leaves her alone. She's going to break through. Cutting through down the right wing. Tries to get a cross off. Swings it back with her left foot. The shot. Picked off by Munoz. For some reason, Kohler got the ball inside the box and the Old Bridge defenders started backing away. Rule number one, somebody has to pick up the dribbler. There's no sense trying to set up any kind of containment when your opponent's ready to line up a shot. Archer. Off of Olbridge as Esposito tries to receive that pass. She'll break down her wing. Archer again. Takedown by Olbridge is let go. As Valerie Simi hit the ground on that challenge. Simi will take the throw. Tosses it into Bongiovanni. Cuts back. Pushes it down the wing, but to an open wing. Recovers her own ball. Over to Esposito. Couldn't get the shot off. Off the crossbar. On a one-timer by Bongiovanni. Ball glanced off the soccer crossbar and hit the football bar, which puts it out of play. It will be a goal kick for the Old Bridge Knights. Well, at this point, with just under 19 minutes left and the Lady Bears up 3-0, their biggest hope right now, the Lady Bears' biggest challenge is to see if they can maintain this shutout streak they've got running this year. Nice touch ball by Erin Kelly. Davis hustles back, puts pressure on, and is rewarded with the ball to boot. Robin Douglas pressuring the defender, intercepts the ball, takes it in from the right side. Long ball, just over the net. Good effort by Douglas to strip her defender of the ball. I'm sure she'd like to have that cross back, as cross like that does not give your teammates much of an opportunity to knock it in. One of the rare calls tonight, as Stacy Kohler is nudged from behind as she established her position out there. Bongiovanni. Weinberg steps up. Nice control, tries to find somebody open in there. Tossed into the middle, and it's scooped up by Jennifer Munoz. As her counterpart, Celine Hagen, sets up just outside her 18-yard box, trying to stay warm. Bongiovanni. Right to Munoz.
Last ball 50-50 by the press box. Last ball 50-50. Well in hand.
Weinberg again. He's played a steady game out there tonight. Very patient player. Nice cross by Heather Adams. That's one thing you notice about this Bears team. Bongiovanni with a goal. With 15:40 left in the match, Bongiovanni extends the Bears lead to 4-0. So I was beginning to say before that fourth goal, the Bears team, as strong as it's been over the years, this seems to be one of the more patient teams out there. They're not content to just fire shots on goal. They're working harder and taking more quality shots. And that was a first-class goal by Bongiovanni. She received the ball just about 20 yards out, turned and fired. Munoz had no chance on that one. That's Christie's second goal of the night. Old Bridge has one attempt. Weinberg plays it up to Heather Adams, swings by the defender, number 14, Claire Cardillo. Nice recovery by Cardillo, starts it back again. Over to Engel. Swings it out to Kristen Ellis. As right now, the Bears would dearly love to protect that shutout. Erin Kelly takes the ball wide to the left, plays it outside. Take pressure out of the middle. Valerie Simi. And ball is off of her, and throw-in will go to the Knights. A lackadaisical effort on defense gives Cohen a chance up front. .14 minutes remaining in this match. Dominated from the outset by the Lady Bears. Robin Douglas pushed the ball up. Defense backs in. Nice cross, beautiful cross by Douglas. Esposito slides in, but just couldn't get there in time. The Old Bridge defenders continued to backpedal, allowing Douglas the space and the time she needed. And instead of firing on net, she unselfishly played a beautiful cross, which Kim Esposito made a valiant effort for, but just couldn't reach. A couple of sophomores I'm sure you'll be hearing a lot more out of in the next 3 years. As Coach Kosa give some valuable playing time to quite a few underclassmen. Nearly all these kids through the years have played in the local recreational program, both travel team soccer, and have played many huge matches. A lot of them have played out of state in tournaments as well, so they're very cool under pressure. Friedman breaks in. A rare attempt at the net for her. Keeper yelling for the ball, but no chance for that one. It should be way out. Heather Adams with an opportunity there. Stacy Kohler with the ball. Chips one in with the left foot, and Munoz will scoop that one up. So I was saying, many of these kids have been playing even out of state since they were 9, 10, 11 years old. And all these games they play only help to make them better. Pasternak, Melissa Baylog, Liz Miklik into the match for the Lady Bears. 11.5 minutes remaining. Stacy Kohler over to Baylog. Excuse me, Liz Miklik tries to cross from the right wing, just wide of the net. Allison Tafalowski into the match, replacing Robin Douglas. Tafalowski breaking in, using her size. Shot by Chowdhury is blocked up front. Stacy Kohler swinging out wide to the left. Touch pass down the line. Melissa Baylog putting pressure on the defender there. And we have a girl down in the field. Can't quite see what happened. She seems somewhat shaken up. So the referees have halted play for a moment while the coach Marchese runs out to check on his fallen player. Referees conversing.
One more time for the 50-50 winner.
Player shaken up, seems to be in a little bit of pain. Some tears out there, and the East Brunswick trainer is out there assisting. I guess the concern right now is if she's all right. Looks like they're working on her ankle. Didn't see any kind of contact foul out there. Looking more, she may have rolled it over. And that can be a painful injury. We're going to take a little break here while the trainers tend to this injury, and we'll be back momentarily. Well, happily, the injured player was able to walk off the field, although limping. She was able to go off under her own power. 10.5 minutes left in the match. Lady Bears up 4-0. 3 first-half goals from Megan Smith, Kelly Free, and Christy Bongiovanni, followed by the fourth, 24 minutes into the second half, with Christy Bongiovanni scoring her second of the match. Not a well-taken goal kick as the ball reverts over to the Bears. And they seem more content to prevent more goals from going in as opposed to playing some offense, these Old Bridge Knights. Put over the net by Tafalowski. Coach Kosa's got quite a few new faces in the game at this point. Melissa Baylog to take the throw in. Nice cross, and Munoz is there to pick it off. Navraj Gill playing a defensive midfielder at this point in time. Back to Stacy Kohler, who one-times it up. Pressure by Liz Miklick. Good job pressuring on the defender. Old Bridge will take the throw in. Tafalowski picks it off. Harmless cross down the middle. Keeper called for it, but a little too late. This action right now seems to be between midfield and the edge of the Old Bridge box. The Bears try to hang on to their 4-0 lead with 8 minutes left in this match. Again, a special night for the Lady Bears seniors as they escorted their parents to midfield prior to tonight's kickoff. Kohler out wide. Ball touched out of bounds by Old Bridge. And we'll have another substitute as Heather Adams will come in probably for the balance of the match for Navraj Gill. Dimple Chaudhry. Miklick with the ball, trying to put pressure. Number 22, we don't have down here in the roster at this point. Attempted a right foot cross, recovers, gets up again. And we'll have a corner kick for the Lady Bears. Fans well bundled up on this, what feels like early November weather. We have a long way to go before we reach that. Good strong little corner kick. And Chaudhry just couldn't direct it on net. Apparently deflected off an Old Bridge defender. And the Bears will get another crack at it. Quick setup here. Touch back. Oh my. Kim Archer came barreling in from her left back position. Had her eyes set on that goal, but got quite a bit under that one and rocketed it over the net. Weak goal kick by Old Bridge. Intercepted by Chaudhry. Tafalowski skying for that header. Chaudhry. Step up by Miklick. Oh, potential handball in there, but with a 4-0 lead, now he's going to call a dangerous play. We're going to have an indirect kick here for East Brunswick. If that ball had gone in, the referee would have had no choice but to disallow the goal since the call was for an indirect kick. Meaning that the ball had to be touched by more than one player before going into the net. Miklick, Chaudhry. Kim Pasternak over on the left. And Melissa Baylog to take the throw. Munoz out before Chaudhry could reach it. So quite a bit of action tonight back there. Well, the game looks out of reach at 4-0. Score could have been a lot worse if not for Munoz roaming around her box. I imagine nearly at the completion of their 8th game, the Bears have allowed fewer shots on goal than most teams have allowed goals. And again, it can be a danger for a keeper in that you have such a strong defense in front of you, but if you don't get much action, your tendency is to get a little bit stiff. See if that has any effect on him here. Attempt by Oldbridge. Not quite sure what the call was. Must have been a charging call. Oldbridge sets up about 25 yards outside East Brunswick net. Oh, they misplayed that one badly. As Stephanie Gordon was all set up. Ball played to her in the first touch, and she opted to pass it back out instead of taking her shot. We have less than 3 minutes left in the match. Official time being kept on the field. Engel plays it back out. Pushed out wide to the left. And Oldbridge will try to keep what appears to be their most sustained pressure of the evening. But not to be, as Tafalowski dribbles out of danger, pushes it out the right side. And crowd in the field hurt them that time as Pasternak was streaking down the right wing, but unable to contain that rolling ball. Oldbridge throw near midfield as we're under 2 minutes in the match. Pressure by Baylog, nice job there. She hustles back, trying to put some pressure on it, the midfielder. Good play by number 44, Kim Archer. Nice through ball. Let's see if Chaudhry can catch up to it. Pressure now by Liz Miklick. Try to contain the ball in the Oldbridge end as we come near the conclusion. Tafalowski bursting up down the right side. Unloads a shot. We're about 35 yards out. Munoz played confidently. Step up by Heather Adams. See if she can see Kim Pasternak down the right side there. Tries to center through the middle instead. Ball centered. Miklick fighting for a shot, unable to get it off. Archer containing Jamie Cohen. Tafalowski again over on the right side. Opts to chip one down to Pasternak this time. Nice dummy run by Pasternak. She's coming in, cuts in towards the goal. Takes it wide. Misplayed by the defender off the keeper. Heather Adams. Left-footed ball, nice cross. Over to Pasternak, she shoots. Oh, just tipped over the bar. Looked like the keeper got a piece of that to tip it over, but according to the referee, no, and we'll restart with a goal kick. And the referee signals that's the end of the match. The Lady Bears coming out on top 4-0 in this senior night. We started off the scoring in the first half, barely 3 minutes in. Megan Smith on a nice low cross from Navraj Gill. And with just over 13 minutes left in the first half, Kelly Free made it 2-0 on a cross from Tara Davis. Barely a minute later, Christy Bongiovanni converted directly off a corner kick from Erin Kelly. And it was 3-0 at the half. Play continued down the Old Bridge end for the second half, and with just under 16 minutes remaining, Christy Bongiovanni solidified the victory with her second goal of the night, and that's where he ended at 4-0. Once again, the final score, East Brunswick 4, Old Bridge 0. For our production crew of Dave Ambrosi and Peter Contamessa, and myself, Phil Peterson, good night from East Brunswick High School.